All right, Technology 8 students, just wanted to provide you a little structure, a little guidance, information as far as the class is concerned, what it's going to look like, maybe a few details. Now, this would be something that we would go over usually in the first couple of days of class, but obviously you guys aren't in seats in a room, so this is the next best thing. So a few things I want to go through here with you. The first one is the agenda. So every day you'll be going to an agenda, to a calendar overview. You can click on that day, take you to the daily agenda. This little calendar icon here will bring you back to the calendar. I'll probably have some days that are linked ahead, but you'll also see that there's probably going to be some days that there isn't anything here yet. Um, and then you might also have some days that you can see things here, but you're not going to be able to see the content inside of Schoology yet. So we'll always use this daily agenda calendar to help keep you organized. Let's go ahead and jump into Schoology here. Everything that you do will have a due date. This will help keep you organized, help keeps me organized. If you need to go back and take a look at an agenda, look at a video, the due dates are tied to the agenda day as well. Each assignment will take, approximately 30 minutes. Some students may take a little bit more. Some students may take a little bit less. So all depends on what we're doing, how comfortable you are with that assignment. So just kind of keep that sort of structure and framework in mind as well. Everything will be set up in two categories. It'll either be in an assignment or it will be an assessment and review. So our assignments are weighted at 80% and our assessments and review are weighted at 20%. This is for your overall grade. Everything that we do will be inside of Schoology. And so even if it kicks us to an outside website, we'll keep everything in one place. That way you know where to get it all. So if you come to the agenda here and you're taking a look at an assignment, you'll know where to find that assignment. You may have to dig inside of a folder, but a lot of times those assignments will show up over here on the right-hand side for you as well. An easy way to get to what you're looking for. Every day in here is going to be worth about 9 or 10 points, depending on the assignment, depending on what we do. So something that takes you one day to complete is usually around 9 or 10 points. If it's going to be an assignment, something that takes us multiple days, let's say it takes us 3 days to do, you may see that assignment's value somewhere between 25 and 30 points. So just kind of keep that in mind as you go throughout the class. Why certain things have certain value usually has to do with the amount of time that it takes for those assignments to get done. Know that you'll be probably submitting a lot of screenshots this year, just not having you in seats, not being able to go over and see what you have on your screen, checking for that understanding. A lot of times you'll just be taking a screenshot of what you had done for the day and submitting that inside of the assignment. So just get very comfortable at submitting screenshots in Schoology for this class. One of the things that we will be doing a decent number of times is most Wednesdays you'll be completing an ed puzzle. We'll keep all of those ed puzzles inside of our folder here. And when you click on that ed puzzle page, that assignment, that ed puzzle video is just going to load right inside of that page. And so you'll do everything without leaving Schoology. But know that I'm not going to be putting in the ed puzzle grades. When you do those, that's going to be something that will get put in more towards the end of the trimester. So just because you're not seeing the grades go in right away doesn't mean that you won't get credit for them. I'm just going to keep everything inside of my dashboard. This is just an example dashboard. Your guys' class is here. But what I can do is I can see all of the ed puzzles that are assigned. I can see the amount of time that you put into them. And I could also see the grades that you got for the questions that were assigned to each video. So this gives me a better view. So rather than doing one at a time, because there are so many students in this class, it's easier for me to go back and give you the credit at the end. This also gives you a little bit of flexibility. If you don't get it done on a Wednesday, you could go back in the next day, finish it up, and I don't have to worry about going back and taking a look at another dashboard outside of Schoology. So it helps to keep things a little bit more organized for us. As far as assessments go, one of the things that you will see inside of Schoology are assessments, and you can see those one of two ways. You're going to see them as this little green puzzle piece with a pencil, and then you'll also see this little teal puzzle piece. These are two different assessment tools that Schoology uses, and some assessments will actually dump right into the gradebook. So as soon as you complete them, logged into Schoology, that gets dumped over into PowerSchool. Some assessments that we do, they won't go in the gradebook. They're going to be for a review, a quick check for knowledge. And some that you do inside of Schoology, I won't push those grades out until a later date. So just keep in mind that when you are taking an assessment, when you're doing a review, when you're doing something inside of Schoology here, sometimes they go in your grades right away. Sometimes that isn't recorded at all. It's going to be for practice. And sometimes it may be something that you do something on a Monday and you won't see those grades pump out into PowerSchool until maybe Friday of that week. Although you'd be able to see the grade that you got inside of the assessment, inside of Schoology, just know that not all of those grades are going to go in your grade book right away, and some may not go in there at all. And one of the biggest things for you is make sure that you guys are staying on top of your daily work. I can't stress that piece to you enough, that once you get behind, it's difficult to get caught up with late work and trying to find where those things are and get those things submitted. So I try to give you a little bit of time. So if something is assigned on a Monday, I'm not going to go in Monday night and put in zeros for things that weren't turned in, but I will be going in later that week and putting in zeros for work that is missing. And so that helps to let you know what you're missing. It does complicate some things at times because Schoology doesn't always give me notifications for work that's turned in after it's been tagged or flagged as a missing piece of work. And so you staying on top of your work is going to be the best thing for you to make sure that I know all of the work that's turned in and I can grade everything that you need. And again, difficult situation that we're in with you guys completing work, never having a seat in my class, never being able to see the work that you're doing on your screen. So please make sure that you reach out with any questions. Watch the daily videos that are out there. Take a look at all of the agendas. Read the directions inside of Schoology. I will have a lot of embedded links inside of here. So when you're going to create an assignment, we'll use this one maybe right here. You can see that there's going to be blue links, all the way through this assignment for you to click on things. Try to keep the videos a little bit shorter for you so that you can get the help that you need when you need it inside of the assignment. So be looking for that little blue linked text to give you the videos and the instructions that you need as well. So have a successful trimester. Reach out if you have any questions. Use my content and support links anytime that you need to. Those can always be found inside of the banner in our Google Classroom. So this is going to be where you're going to find the link if you ever need to find me on the content or the support hours. So have a successful trimester.